What's up everybody, my name is Phil. Welcome back to Miranda Detailing, where we make satisfying detailing videos. In today's video we're going to be talking about properly labeling your bottles and using secondary bottles. So guys, one of the most frustrating things for me, and it may be for you also, is if you use a empty 32-ounce bottle to put product in and you forget what product you put in the bottle. Sometimes you can put a magic marker on there, but over time that gets worn out. You can put some sort of label up here or some other type of tape label, and that may work, but I don't know. It doesn't really look that professional. So if you're searching for a product, sometimes you just have to open up the bottle and smell what's inside, try to figure out what it is. Usually you can figure out what the product is and then get to work. But wouldn't you want bottles that are properly labeled, color-coded, you know exactly what the product is in the bottle, grab it and get to work? Well, that was something that I struggled with, and I kind of found a do-it-yourself solution. So what I did is I went to the same website that I used to make my vinyl graphics for my truck. If you want to check out that video, check out the link above. They have all sorts of stickers, all sorts of vinyl lettering, all sorts of things that you can order and custom make exactly to your specifications. So what I did is I made my own secondary labels. So I always have a ton of these 32-ounce bottles. In fact, a lot of these are LA's Totally Awesome bottles, and I still have a ton of that product and I use it all the time. But you know, when the bottles are empty, then I can use them for other things. They're really nice 32-ounce bottles. And I don't know, I've gone through hundreds of these bottles. But my challenge was, how do I label these? How do I write down what's in the bottle on the bottle itself? Sometimes I would write it up here on the handle, but that would get worn out. Sometimes I would take a permanent marker and write it on the bottle itself, but that would also get worn out, and it just didn't look very professional. So what I did was made my own. So these are 4x6 stickers, and they come in this size. You'll notice this is a Tide Cold Water Clean one. I have yet to put this on the bottle, but I'm going to show you how I put these on the bottle and how I make them. So what I use to make the label itself is very simple. It's just a word processor. I use Pages, which is an Apple program, and I designed these on there myself. I just made a 4x6 template. I would find the logos, like the 303 logo here. You can find their logos online and just use it in your own labeling. I'm not going to sell these or anything like that. You can make them yourself. And I just chose a font that I want, and within that Pages program there's all sorts of things you can do. You can add little shadows behind, you can change all the colors, do everything like that. And then I used that website to order the stickers. I just uploaded all the pictures that I wanted, already 4x6 formatted, and ordered the stickers from there. Now they cost, I don't know, I think it averaged out to about $3 per sticker. Now I know you may think $3 a sticker, that's way too expensive. But for me, I ordered 6 of them. It came to like $15, $16 or something like that, free shipping. For me, it's worth it because I had a ton of these bottles that I wanted properly labeled. So for secondary bottles, you know, I'll pay a few dollars. I'm not really worried about that. And already there are, you know, companies like Meguiar's. They're one of the leaders in providing secondary bottles. I mean, look at that. The labeling is beautiful, and they're screen printed right on here. So they don't wear off. I mean, they will eventually, but they're super strong and they look extremely professional. I wanted our bottles to look professional when they're in the trailer. I wanted them all lined up. I want them to be easy to spot so I can simply grab what I want and get to work. Now you may notice this one here. This is my own little concoction. It's really not my own recipe. A fellow subscriber actually gave me this recipe for making you know, kind of a DIY glass cleaner, and I actually really like this. And I apologize, I haven't had time to make a ton of videos because it's so cold out and I lose daylight so fast. We've been working, so I haven't had a lot of time to make some of these, you know, review videos and how-to videos on certain products that I wanted to do. I'm trying to play catch up, so bear with me as I try to get through this winter, through the cold weather. Spring and summer, I'll be making so many more videos because the weather will be so much nicer. But yeah, so this is Lemon Joy Glass Cleaner. It's basically a couple of drops of Lemon Joy, a tablespoon of isopropyl alcohol, and then the rest is distilled water. And it works amazing as a glass cleaner. So that's my custom label for that. So let me show you the other labels and then how we install them on the bottles. So here's my procedure for doing this, because some of these bottles, they don't like to have stickers on them, the stickers don't adhere to them very well, and it's not the sticker's fault, it's the bottle, because there might be some greasy products on it and stuff like that. So I just take 1500 grit sandpaper and I just rough up the side of the bottle where I'm going to install the sticker, just to kind of etch it a little bit so the sticker will stick better. So that's a little roughed up now. And now we'll just take the sticker itself and we'll peel it. And make sure to do this when the stickers and the bottles are warm. I tried installing it when the bottles were cold and I didn't like it at all. So we'll install this IPA sticker, center it up, work from the center out, make sure there's no bubbles. And sometimes the edges here don't want to adhere, even though the stickers are nice and sticky. For some reason, they don't want to adhere properly, but they will eventually. Things are still a little bit chilly, a little bit cold. And what you can do is actually just use a little heat gun, kind of warm it up, and it'll reactivate the glue, and it'll stick better. So now we have a properly labeled bottle. So we'll do the same thing with the Chemical Guys Bare Bones bottle. I'll just rough up the side here. We'll take our sticker, our label, now it looks semi-official. There we go, bare bones. Perfect. So now when these are hanging up in the trailer, it'll look so much nicer. You'll know exactly what products are where, and yeah, I'm really liking these a lot. They just look so professional, so nice. So I have my enzyme cleaner here, so I'll do the same thing, rough up the bottle. All right, there we go. Now I got my enzyme cleaner bottle. So these are all now properly labeled, and just for aesthetics, put all the triggers in the same direction. All right, so now the bottles are nice and labeled, ready to go. I still have my Tide Cold Water Clean, but I'll install that later. But yeah, now they're nice and color coded. You know exactly what they are. And we'll see how long these labels last also. They start to peel around the edges a little bit, and I'm sure over time, you know, getting used and the bottles being in and out of the trailer and in and out of maybe like the detailer's helper belt, these things might start to curl. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see how long they last. Already this one's not staying quite the way that I want it, but you might be able to fix that if you take like adhesive spray and you really want these to be permanently adhered, then you can do that as well. But just for the sake of labeling them and making them look nice, then that works perfectly. So guys, let me know what you think. Secondary bottles I think are very important. They not only look professional, but it keeps things organized so you know what you put in your bottle, because when you go to find a product and you forget what's in it, that can just be frustrating and annoying, and you have to open up the bottle and smell it and see what it is. And usually you can figure out what the product is, but it's just so much easier if the bottles are properly labeled, ready to go. You just grab what you need and get to work. I'll put links down to the website where you can order stickers like this, and you can just custom label them yourself. You can choose whatever picture, whatever font and labeling that you want. And I believe these are 4x6 stickers. You can make them 4x4. You can make them small. You make them whatever, round stickers, any style that you want. And they're just, I think they're worth paying a few dollars per sticker, especially if you have a couple of 32-ounce bottles laying around. And again, it just makes things look so nice and professional. If you enjoy content like this, and I hope that you are, consider subscribing and clicking that bell. That way you get notifications each time our videos drop each week and you don't miss stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Take care.